Hey guys, how's it going? Just doing a bit more testing with the support vehicle. I'm just testing the trailer out at the moment. I've got Max and Charlie on the back, and I've managed to put 2 bikes on it now, and I just want to see how the trailer handles the weight. You know, the jerry cans, they're all full. The weight of the bike on there, and the spare wheel, and all the bits and pieces that I've got on there. It's still, I've worked out all of the weights that the trailer can handle, and I'm still underweight at the moment, but you know, never like to leave anything to chance. Try and test out as much as I can. So just out here, just on some of the back tracks. You know, nothing serious or anything like that, just to give this a bit of a quick test. I'll pull over when we just get up here and just show you guys some of the stuff that I've done to the trailer, and the bits and pieces, and you know, stuff on the roof rack and shit like that. Just got to find somewhere to pull over here. Alright, so just pull up here. Bloody Jesus, it's getting dark pretty quick. So I'll quickly get out of this and just show you this stuff. Alright guys, so the stuff that I've done on this since the last video I've done is on the Jeep, that is I've put on this. It's a Jerrycan holder, so 2 jerry cans can sit up here, laid on their side, and then there's, which I haven't got it here at the moment, but there's an attachment that goes up and over. It's the everyday bloody one that they put on there. So I've got that put on there. I'm still waiting on a what do they call it, an annex, or an awning, I should say, an awning that runs, it gets attached along here, and then you can pull it and it comes out for shade. I was actually speaking to them today, and they reckon it's on its way. Apparently they run out or something, but I'll have that coming. But as for the Jeep, that's all I've done on that, I think. Yeah, since the last video. But you've got to try and remember everything. As for the trailer, or what I'm doing at the moment, as I said, was just testing it with the 2 bikes on there. I've had just Max on there and having him diagonally, and that works fine. But I wanted to see whether I could have the 2 bikes on there and then have them, you know, running straight with this. And it's worked out really well, because I thought that I was going to have Max's wheel having the weight on the tailgate, but it's worked out that he can go in there straight, and the weight is still on here, not on there. So yeah, so that's worked out really well. Geez, I tell you what, Charlie, the little postie bike, geez, he's got a fat ass. Takes up majority of the bloody the trailer, crazy. I've whacked in these little eyelet things on the back, which has always been a pain in the ass, never having any tie down points on the back. The front's not too bad, because you've always got the 2 main bars that you can always loop under. So anyway, I've whacked those on there, and that's working really well. Also, I've put on added mud flaps. The trailer never had mud flaps, so I thought that would be a good thing. A bit courteous for when you're out in the outback and you've got stones fucking flicking up everywhere. So so they've been whacked on. I think that's really all I've done. Yeah, pretty much that's it. Now, someone mentioned to me about having to get a stone guard for down here, because what happens is the stones flick up from the car, and then they can hit on the tyre or the trailer, and what happens is they ricochet, and they hit the back of the bloody the window here and smash them. And it's funny, I never even actually thought about it until someone commented it. And when I've started doing some digging around on YouTube and on the web, it's like, oh my god, yeah, this is a real serious problem that happens. So I've got to figure out what I'm going to do. There's lots of different things that people do. They have they put big mud guards that run all the way along there and down to the ground, and there's all different types of ones that they use. I've seen some people put perspex over that, so a whole perspex sheet. Some people have even seen they put a yoga mat type stuff over it as well. And then of course with the camper vans, they have a netting thing, like it's a frame that runs around there. So I just got to basically figure out which way I'm going to go. I don't think any way's right or wrong, it's just whatever suits each individual person. But anyway, that's where I'm at so far with setting up the support vehicle as such. And yeah, it's coming along all right anyway. I'm having a ball doing it anyway. All right, guys, better get home. I'll tell you what, I'll look in the screen here, and it looks like it's quite light. But then when I look around, it's getting pretty dark real quick. All right, better skedoodle. Oh, guys, I'm a bloody idiot. It's actually the next day from when I was just doing that footage that you just watched. When I was there thinking about all the stuff that I'd done to the trailer, I just totally forgot the stuff that I'd just recently done. And that is, I've made the trailer so that I don't have to have it connected to the tow ball on the Jeep, so that it's all stable and I can pull the bikes on and off. So what I've done is I've made it so that I've got stabilisation things down below, which I'll show you in a minute, and some little wheel chocks, so basically I can have it sit there all by itself, not connected to anything, and I can pull the bikes on and off and jump around on it and do all that kind of stuff. So I'll show you what I've done. It's just something real simple. Alright, so the first thing that I did was I bought a jockey wheel holder. So basically it's just a rubber, I don't know, a rubber brick that you can sit your jockey wheel in, and that just stops that from moving around. And then I went and bought these handy little wheel chocks. I got 4 of them. They come as a pair, but they just go underneath there, and I've got on either sides of the tyres. So that then holds the trailer from going backwards and forwards. The great little thing is they pack down really light, so I just chuck them in the bag. So I did that, and then I went to Bunnings and made up these stabiliser things just out of aluminium tubing, square tubing. So there's that tube there, then there's a smaller one, so that just can go, I can raise that up and down. And I also drilled a hole in this one, and then in this one there's a series of holes, but I'll pull this off and I'll show you how that worked. Yeah, I tell you what, it's bloody hot. It's about 45 degrees on the thermometer just up there. Alright, so I've got it all set up, it's all on there. So basically, I can jump on this, swing it around, no problem. And of course I've had both the bikes going, with the ramp on there and going up and down, and the whole trailer just doesn't move, so bloody good shit. I'll show you how I made those little legs. Alright, so I've pulled these off. So as I said before, it's just one single tube, then a smaller one, and as you can see I've got a series of holes in it. So this, depending on if you're on uneven ground or whatever, and actually I just noticed now that I've got all the weight on the bike, I did actually have this working before on that one, but obviously with the weight of the bikes I now have it flush where it's sitting down there. But so I can sit it on there, up there or up there. So I've got a bit of bloody movement with it. Just got a simple bolt that goes straight through there, and it holds the weight. It holds those bikes, me on it, so there's no problems. And it cost me 15 bucks to make it. I looked on eBay and on the internet, and you can buy them for anywhere between I don't know, I think it was like 40 bucks to 150 bucks. Obviously they're a lot stronger and they're for bloody caravans and stuff like that, but for what I need it for, hey, that'll do the trick. And I get to play and muck around with it. Alright, the other thing I showed you was the Jerrycan holder. So I've actually put the jerrycans up there with that cradle that I was saying about, so I'll just go out and show you that now. Alright, so I've now got the jerry cans on there. Basically, I'm going to have one for fuel. I got a pretty red one because Nay likes red, so I thought I'd buy a red one. And then we just got this one here. That's a plastic one, and that'll be for carrying water. So I'll have 20 litres of fuel and 20 litres of water sitting up there, you know, obviously when we need it. At the moment they're empty. And yeah, it's a simple bloody system. It's just a cradle. And then yeah, it's got the, where is it? There it is. That means that when this is locked, people can't siphon out of here. Obviously the water they can, but yeah, and then it's a lockable system. And look, with most things, I mean, you know, you see the stuff where people say you can put a screwdriver in there and wrangle it off. It's basically, you know, it's to stop the opportunists. If you make it a little bit hard, normally, you know, people won't bother with it. But there you go. All right. Beautiful. Well, there you go, fellas. That's the progress so far on getting that support vehicle in the trailer. Oh, it's bloody hot. Got my icy pole, my pull. Keep on riding.